Letting go does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop trying to force the others to. Why let go of yesterday? Because yesterday has already let go of you. The more your money works for you, the less you have to work for money. Do a good job. You don't have to worry about the money. It will take care of itself. Just do your best work, then try to trump it. A wise person should have money in their head, but not in their heart. A man must be big enough to admit his mistakes, smart enough to profit from them, and strong enough to correct them. The speed of your success and what you're willing to sacrifice. No man becomes rich unless he enriches others. The chief danger in life is that you may take too many precautions. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. All you have to do is pay attention. Lessons always arrive when you are ready. Money makes the world go round, but don't let it make you dizzy. The success of each is dependent upon the success of the other. We are products of our past, but we don't have to be prisoners of it. Success comes from keeping the ears open and the mouth closed. Life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you react. Money grows on skills, not trees. Your life improves once you realize no one cares. Accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward. If you want to fly, you have to give up what weighs you down. Never buy a thing seduced by its cheapness. Such a thing in the long run will cost you dearly. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. Every day is a bank account, and time is our currency. No one is rich, no one is poor. We've got 24 hours each. Lessons in life will be repeated until they are learned. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. Money is a terrible master, but an excellent servant. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Rather go to bed without dinner than to rise in debt. Having been poor is no shame, but being ashamed of it is. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. Knowledge is the treasure, and practice is the key to it. You can overcome bad habits only today, not tomorrow. Who knows doesn't say, who speaks doesn't know. You can't trust a man who has nothing to lose. Use a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. Plan for what is difficult while that is easy. Do what is great while it is small. Whoever talks a lot often fails. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. If he sends reinforcements everywhere, he will be weak everywhere. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. Think of tomorrow. The past can't be mended. An enemy is a friend. Victory over others gives strength. Victory over oneself gives fearlessness. Give a bowl of rice to a man, and you will feed him for a day. Teach him to grow his own rice, and you will save his life. Disorder came from order. Fear came from courage. Weakness came from strength. Do not seek, otherwise you will lose. Do not seek, and you will find. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. The skillful artist will not alter his measures for the sake of a stupid workman. Beware of sugar that is mixed with poison. Beware of thiefly that sat on a dead snake. A man dies easily because he has too much will to live. Who does not know the evils of war cannot appreciate its benefits. Time is a created thing to say. I don't have time is like saying, I don't want to. A noble person blames himself, and an insignificant person blames others. Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. Fill your bowl to the brim and it will spill. Keep sharpening your knife and it will be blunt. Friends of the siblings, God never gave us. It is better to light one small candle than to curse the darkness. Every animal with blood and its fine sand horns on its head will fight when it is attacked. The one who knows and pretends not to know is on top, who without knowledge pretends to be knowledgeable. He is sick. Tell me, and I will forget. Show me, and I may remember. Involve me, and I will understand. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. Getting something done is like digging a well. You can dig a well 70 feet deep, but if you don't hit water, it's just an abandoned. Well, the two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Stop waiting for the right time. Time isn't waiting for you. You do not find a happy life. You make it. As you know, life is an echo. We get what we give. Hardship often prepares an ordinary person for an extraordinary destiny. Positive thinking will let you do everything better than negative thinking will. Every day is a new beginning. Treat it that way. Stop thinking about what might have been and start looking at what can be. Whatever you are, be a good one. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Life has many different chapters for us. One bad chapter doesn't mean it's the end of the book. Self-care mindset. I never lose. Either I win or I learn. Normality is a paved road. It's comfortable to walk, but no flowers grow there. Your comfort zone will destroy your dreams. Train your mind to be calm in every situation. You only pass through this life once. You don't come back for an encore. Your past is a place to learn and grow, not a place to live. Don't rush the process. Trust it. Great things take time. Big dreams require healthy habits, and healthy habits require a self-discipline. Be proud. You survived the days you thought you couldn't. You are at your strongest when you are calm. If you stay positive in a negative situation, you win. Move in silence. Only speak when it's time to say, checkmate. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you learn. Stop calling it a dream. Start calling it a plan. Take a deep breath. It's just a bad day, not a bad life. Train your mind to see the good in everything. Fall 7 times. Stand up, be. If you believe it will work out, you'll see opportunities. If you believe it won't, you will see obstacles. Remain focused. Your time is coming. If you don't try, nothing will ever happen. Judge no one. Just improve yourself. Train your mind to be stronger than your feelings. Don't give up on yourself. There's a reason why you started to be obsessed with becoming the best version of yourself. Win in your mind, and you will win in your reality. Making mistakes is better than faking perfections. Don't change your vibe to fit in someone else's life. Growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone. A warrior is someone who gets up even when he can't. There is no growth without pain. Being alone is a power very few can handle. Accept what is, let go of what was. Have faith in what will be. If you control your thoughts, you control your life. Do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. The calmer you are, the clearer you think. Move with strategy, not emotion. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Even a loss can turn into a profit, or a profit can turn into a loss. The feeling of right or wrong is the beginning of wisdom. There is no crime greater than having too many desires. There is no disaster greater than not being content. There is no misfortune greater than being covetous. Attack the evil that is within yourself, rather than attacking the evil that is in others. Be attentive to your thoughts. They are the beginning of actions. To complain about an unpleasant thing is to double the evil. To laugh at it is to destroy it. You can always rise above those who offend you by forgiving them. By 3 methods, we may learn wisdom first. By reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. The truth is not always beautiful, nor are beautiful words the truth. People are distressed by their inability to do it. The problem, however, is simply that they don't do it. You are controlled by the one who makes you angry. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Roads were made for journeys, not destinations. Never say never, because the days go by so fast and nothing stays the same. Your life is what your thoughts make it. We gain by losing, lose by gaining. No matter how busy you may think you are, you must find time for reading, or surrender yourself to self-chosen ignorance. When I free myself from who I am, I become who I can be. Happiness is when you are understood. Great happiness is when you are loved. Real happiness is when you love. Temperance is the first step of virtue, which is the beginning of moral perfection. Sometimes we see a lot, but do not notice the main thing. The snow goose needs not bathe to make itself light, neither need you do anything but be yourself. The wise man is one who knows what he does not know. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. If you lack faith, then existence does not believe in you. What is evil, too, when at one time becomes good at another time, to somebody else? I have just 3 things to teach: simplicity, patience, compassion. These 3 are your greatest treasures. Being deeply someone loved gives you strength while loving. Someone deeply gives you courage. The way is near, but men seek it too far. It is in easy things, but men seek for it in difficult things. New beginnings are disguised as painful endings. Forget injuries. Never forget kindness. So the unwilling soul sees what's hidden, and the ever-wanting soul sees only what it wants. There is beauty in everything, but not everyone can see it. The way of truth is like a great road. It is not difficult to know it. The evil is on life that men will not seek it. A man must not be without shame, for the shame of being without shame is shamelessness indeed. To be bent, and you will stay straight. Be empty, and you will remain complete. Be worn out, and you will stay new. The man who chases to rabbits catches neither. Health is the greatest possession. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the greatest friend. A trail through the mountains, if used, becomes a path in a short time, but if unused, becomes blocked by grass, and then equally short time. It is easy to hate, and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and bad things are very easy to get. The whole being knows without learning, sees without looking, and attains without doing. Learning without thoughts is labored. Lost thought without learning is perilous. Try your best to be to others as you would wish to be treated yourself, and you will find that this is the shortest way to benevolence. Success is as dangerous as failure. Hope is as hollow as fear. People of higher morality do not consider themselves moral, therefore they have the highest morality. If you make a mistake and do not correct it. This is called a mistake. A sage who wants to be above people puts himself below them, wanting to be ahead of them. He becomes behind you. The one who offends you takes away your negative energy and gives you his positive energy. One is a good man, but a bad man's teacher. What is a bad man but a good man's job? Learn as if you were not reaching your goal, and as though you were scared of missing it. If you are alone for a long time, soon you will accept loneliness. You will never know your potential. If you are afraid to be alone, you cannot open a book without learning something. A long absence of sex turns a person into a neurotic. Give a bowl of rice to a man, and you will feed him for a day. Teach him how to grow his own rice, and you will save his life. Money is only a tool. It will take you wherever you wish, but it will not replace you as the driver. We cannot become what we need to by remaining what we are. If your only goal is to become rich, you will never achieve it. The life we receive is not short, but we make it so we are not ill-provided, but use what we have wastefully. One day, your life will flash before your eyes. Make sure it's worth watching. He who works all day has no time to make money. The trouble is, if you don't spend your life yourself, other people spend it for you. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. If you want to get rich, think of saving as earning. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. Spend money on the things money can buy. Spend your time on the things money can't buy. Don't bite off more than you can chew, because nobody looks attractive spitting it back out. If we command our wealth, we shall be rich and free. If our wealth commands us, we are indeed poor. We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. Lend money in front of witnesses. Give money without them. Learn from the mistakes of others. You can't live long and automate them all. The hardest thing to learn in life is which bridge to cross and which bridge to burn. A comfort zone is a wonderful place, but nothing ever grows there. Anything you can settle with, money is cheap. Watch for big problems. They disguise big opportunities. So far, you've survived 100% of your bad days. This too shall pass. The best way to become poor is finding a job that will suck the life out of you. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. You make mistakes. Mistakes don't make you. Do not lend money to relatives because you will lose both. Don't think money does everything, or you are going to end up doing everything for money. It's not the mistake that matters. It's how you interpret the lesson. Every time you borrow money, you're robbing your future self. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. Control your finances, or lack of them will control you. Look at life through the windshield, not the rearview mirror. Do more. The race is won by the horse that outstrips its rivals by a head. Many people take no care of their money till they come early to the end of it, and others do just the same with their time. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. If you want to succeed, you should strike out on new paths, rather than travel worn paths of accepted success. Too many people spend money they haven't earned to buy things they don't want, to impress people that they don't like. Don't repeat their mistakes. The secret to success is to do common things uncommonly well. You get in life what you have the courage to ask for. Don't spend money you don't have. If you work hard enough, one day you'll reach a point where you don't work for money. Life is available only in the present. That is why we should walk in such a way that every step can bring us to the here and now. Opportunity does not knock. It presents itself when you beat down the door. The root of all evil is not money, but the lack of money. Life is like a play. It's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Money grows on the tree of persistence. Think of each failure, each heartache, and each loss in your life as a lesson in courage and resilience. We must be willing to let go of the life we plan, so as to have the life that is waiting for us. The poorest man I know is the man who has nothing but money. A friendship founded on business is better than a business founded on friendship. Life is a shipwreck, but we must not forget tossing in the lifeboats. When anger rises, think of the consequences. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. If you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. Get rid of the desire to have. The funniest people are the saddest ones. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Who wishes to fight must first count the cost. Soft and weak wins over a hard and strong. Be extremely subtle, even to the point of formlessness. Be extremely mysterious, even to the point of sound looseness. Thereby you can be the director of the opponent's fate. True words are not pleasant. Pleasant words are not true. What the Indians called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. Live for the praise of others, and you will become their prisoner. People in ancient times did not like to talk much. They considered it a shame for themselves not to keep up with their own words. You have to believe in yourselves. There is nothing softer and more flexible than water, but try to resist it. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. Watch your thoughts. They become your words. Watch your words. They become your actions. Watch your actions. They become your habits. Watch your habits. They become your character. Watch your character. It becomes your destiny. Great results can be achieved with small forces. The wise man avoids all extremes. Great is the man who has not lost his childlike heart. We accept advice and drops, but we distribute it in buckets. Ponder and deliberate before you make a move. When people know a lot, it is difficult to manage them. If what one has to say is not better than silence, then one should keep silent. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. What you do not want done to yourself, do not do to others. The wheels of justice grind slow, but grind fine. Man dies from birth. Study the past if you would define the future. It is easy to love your friend, But sometimes the hardest lesson to learn is to love your enemy. Learn as if you constantly feel you lack your knowledge, and as if you are constantly afraid losing your knowledge. Don't criticize your neighbor's roof for a lot of snow when your door is not clean. If you hate, then you have been defeated. It is more shameful to distrust your friends than to be deceived by them. The pill weak when you are strong, strong when you are weak. He who flatters a man is his enemy. He who tells them of his faults is his maker. To see what is right to not do it is the worst cowardice. What the caterpillar calls the end, the rest of the world calls a butterfly. The person attempting to travel the roads at once will get nowhere. He who is satisfied with his lot is rich. The noble person uses things. The lesser man is used by things. A leader leads by example, not by force. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. Man's nature is evil. Goodness is the result of conscious activity. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. To lead people, follow them. 3 things never come back: time, word, and opportunity. Therefore, do not waste time. Choose words and do not miss the opportunity. If they spirit you behind your back, it means you're ahead of them. We have 2 lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. The disease of men is that they neglect their own fields and go to weed the fields of others. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig the graves. There are 1,000 lessons in defeat, but only one in the 3. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. We take greater pains to persuade others that we are happy and endeavoring to think so ourselves. A healthy man wants 1,000 things. A sick man only wants one. Work on clearing your thoughts. If you do not have bad thoughts, there will be no bad deeds. The man who says he can and the man who says he cannot are both correct. Be humble to those who praise you, pleasant to those who honor you, kind to those who cherish you, good to those who love you, and generous to those who adore you. Wealth, like happiness, is never attained when sought after directly. It comes as a byproduct of providing a useful service. You can learn more in 1 hour of doing than 10 hours of listening. Sometimes the hardest part isn't letting go, but rather learning to start over. You should have ways of making money that other people know nothing of. A man should never neglect his family for business. The only beautiful path is the one you create. Taking money never gets boring. Giving money gets boring quickly. You don't learn to walk by following rules. You learn by doing and by falling over. It is wrong to assume that men of immense wealth are always happy. The whole secret of a successful life is to find out what is once destined to do, and then do it. Fear is not a good teacher. The lessons of fear are quickly forgotten. Two classes of people lose money: those who are too weak to guard what they have, those who win money by trick. They both lose in the end. There comes a time in your life when you have to choose to turn the page, write another book, or simply close it. We cannot change the past. We can only take action in the present and therefore change the future. Good judgment comes from experience, and experience comes from bad judgment. By remaining true to yourself without seeking to compare and compete, you will achieve universal respect. Don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence. Confidence is built by facing what you fear. A calm mind makes a wiser decision. Look forward with hope, not backwards with regret. The best things are yet to come. Trust yourself. Don't complain. Rebuild yourself. It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness. The quality of your thinking determines the quality of your life. Nobody is coming to save you. Get up. Be your own hero. Patience is power. Discipline converts your dreams into reality. Turn the pain into power. The moment when you want to quit is the moment when you need to keep pushing. Control your thoughts, or your thoughts will control you. Become a ghost. Forget attention. Just grow in private. Expectations can mentally destroy you. Push yourself to be your best. No one else is going to do it for you. Let your past make you better, not bitter. Focus on improving yourself. not proving yourself. Your time is your most precious asset. Don't waste it. If you can build muscle, you can build a mindset. Don't overshare. Privacy is power. Control your emotions. Learn to react less. Don't call it a problem. Instead, call it a challenge. Believing in yourself is the first secret of success. A negative mind will never give you a positive life. Don't count the days. Make the days count. Two things define you: your patience when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have everything. If you can stay positive in a negative situation, you'll win. Your greatest asset in the world is your mindset. Don't quit. Nothing lasts forever, not even pain. The way you speak to yourself matters the most. There is no growth without discomfort. Keep it private until it's permanent. Never tolerate disrespect, not even from yourself. Better days are coming. Be patient. No regrets in life, just lessons learned. You don't need more time. You need less distractions. Fix your thoughts. Fix your life. Everyone leaves. Learn how to survive alone. Value your peace of mind. You can't reach what's in front of you until you let go of what's behind you. Don't blame the distractions. Improve your focus. Before you act, decide. Before you decide, think. Before you think, focus. One day you will thank yourself for not giving up. Your failure does not define you. Your persistence does. Your comfort zone is killing your potential. Take the risk or lose the chance. Be obsessed with improving yourself. To be the best, you must be able to handle the worst. Words without action mean nothing. Your only limit is you. Judge no one, just improve yourself. Failure is the greatest teacher. Accept what you can't change. Change what you can't accept. When you learn to survive without anyone, you can survive anything. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Don't regret the past. Just learn from it. Give love to all, hatred to none. Change the world by being yourself. Die with memories, not dreams. Aspire to inspire before you expire. If someone wants to offend you greatly, then it is even worse for him. A man with outward courage dares to die. A man with inner courage dares to live. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. A great man clings to the essential and leaves the insignificant. He does everything in truth, but he will never rely on walls. Worry not that no one knows. You seek to be worth knowing. If you aren't afraid of dying, there is nothing you can't achieve. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. Whoever undertaking a business hurries too quickly to achieve a result will do nothing. He who carefully finishes his work as he began will not fail. The man who asks the question is a fool for a minute. The man who doesn't a task is a fool for life. The more you don't have sex, the less you want it. Truth uttered before its time is always dangerous. When true virtue is lost, good nature appears when good nature is lost. Justice appears when justice is lost. Decency appears. The rules of decency are only the semblance of truth, and the beginning of all disorder. If there is no dull and determined effort, there will be no brilliant achievement. To recognize your insignificance is empowering. Friendship is one mind into bodies. He who knows the measure is satisfied with his position. Pride and excess bring disaster for man. Sometimes you must yield in order to win, and sometimes mating a low place leads you to win. Words are like keys. If you choose them right, they can open any heart and shut any mouth. When you build in silence, people don't know what to attack. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Be selfish with your time. A lot of people don't deserve it. Silence is the best answer to someone who doesn't value your words. Turn your wounds into wisdom. If you only walk on sunny days, you'll never reach your destination. People inspire you or they drain you. Pick them wisely. Fear is temporary. Regret is forever. Your future needs you. Your past doesn't. One day, the people that don't even believe in you will tell everyone how they met you. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Allow yourself to be a beginner. No one starts off being excellent. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. Do it alone. Do it broke. Do it tired. Do it scared. Just do it. Don't get burned twice by the same flame. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. Worrying about losing is losing before you begin. Excuses make today easier, but tomorrow harder. Discipline makes today hard, but tomorrow easier. As long as you are alive, no obstacle is permanent. Your struggle is part of your story. You only fail when you stop trying. Don't give up. You are closer than you think. But teachable. You're not always right. Sometimes being alone is the best medicine to your soul. We fall, we break, we fail, but then we rise, we heal, we overcome. Without rain, nothing grows. Learn to embrace the storm of your life. Sacrifice a few years of comfort for decades of freedom. And have patience. All things are difficult before they become easy. The meaning of life is to give life meaning. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Never make a permanent decision based on temporary feelings. If you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit.